Hey guys,
it's
it's
Gabe.
Gabe.
This is Brooklyn. This is Tamara, and Tamara is mine and Brooklyn's friend, and Brooklyn is my sister.
That's my best friend.
I said mine and Brooklyn's friend.
She's your friend. It's my best friend.
Okay, cool. So today I'm going to show them a bunch of random anime clips, and they have to try and guess what the anime is called and what the show might or may not be about.
Oh, he's playing with the car in the water. Oh,
He
he
gonna drown.
fell in.
That poor cat. Was it a cat?
Yeah.
That cat deep.
Deep. I knew it.
Is that his dad?
He's an alcoholic.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think it's called? What do you think it's about?
Okay, so the
Cat.
dad's an alcoholic,
Yes.
and the mom is what? Cleaning the dishes.
Yeah.
A cat family. I don't know, cats.
Something with cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cat something.
Cats.
Cats 101.
No.
Cats.
I'll give you a hint. It's something you eat.
Cat sushi.
Oh, you were. I thought you were about to say it. No, it starts with an S though.
Cat. It's food?
Yeah.
Shrimp?
No.
I didn't even say it right.
I know what you meant though.
Shrimp?
Cat shrooms.
Shrooms? No, it's not.
Cat.
Actually, it should be called that though, because this show. I'll just tell you what it's about because there's no way you can guess it. Like, it goes from this to being some trippy stuff that you think you're on acid when you're watching it. Like, it looks like it's gonna start with a storyline, but like it doesn't. Like, it starts off like that, and then this cat and he has like a brother or a sister. We don't know
Do
what
they even
gender they are.
talk?
No, it's silent throughout the whole movie.
That's boring.
Anyway, it's not. I mean, it may be boring, but it's also trippy. So like, then he or she goes with their brother or sister. We don't know what gender they are. On this journey. All this crazy stuff happens, and it makes zero sense. But it starts off making it seem like, oh, this is a cute family cat movie or whatever. But it literally is about nothing. It just makes you feel like you're on acid.
Cat.
Savior.
Sushi. No, I already
You
said that.
already said
Boy, it's a food.
Yes, cat savior. You eat saviors?
Lifesavers.
Cat. What's another?
Cat. Sorry.
Food.
Cat. Sushi.
Shh.
No.
Spaghetti.
No.
One eternity later.
Cat. Salsa.
No.
Soup.
Yes, cat soup.
Cat soup.
It's called cat soup.
That's weird. Is she
Yeah.
making soup too?
I don't know.
She probably about to make
I don't
some
think there's
soup.
soup ever in
She
this
washing the
movie.
dishes to make some soup.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't know why it's called cat soup other than the cat part,
Okay.
but yeah.
Miss Tachibana, I'm sorry to ask this here and now in public, but I've always loved you more than any girl in school. So would you please go out with me?
Then ask me at a better time.
Sit down, you.
Okay.
Now he's in for it. He'll fly.
Okay, what do you think that anime is called? What do you think it's
Love.
about?
Slow motion.
You're not wrong. Slow motion? No, not really. It doesn't follow like love, but like at the end it kind of wraps up with love. What do you think it's about?
I don't know. He got in the ceiling. I don't.
Is it only involved in like school?
Sorta. It's like, do you guys want me to tell you?
I guess.
Okay, so this is based on the afterlife, but the afterlife is like the middle ground before they get reincarnated. They get transported to this school, but they're dead. So if they die at the school, they just wake up in the nurse's office, and then like they're fine. But like,
Why are they gonna die at school?
did you not just see him crash his head into the ceiling?
Why did he start flying?
So he
was a
died,
prank.
so then he's gonna wake up and
The nurse's office, and pretty much you have to try and figure out what you need to do to pass on. And so they're like living this school life, trying to figure out what they have to do to pass on, and then there's love at the end. But do you guys want to take a crack at what you think it's called?
A crack. So you said afterlife?
Mhm.
Something about that. Something. Does that?
Yeah, it has to do
afterlife?
it has to do with the title, yes, but the afterlife isn't in the title, but it relates to the afterlife. Do you want me to give you a hint?
Yes.
It has to do with God and what there is in heaven.
Angels.
Yes. And then the other word is completely random. It doesn't make any sense. Kind of like cat soup. Cat and where did soup come from? Kind of like cat soup, but it's like angel something. But it starts with a B. and
Angel.
Balls.
that would be great if it was. Like, it would probably match the show better than what it actually is called.
Okay, so
Angel balls.
a bigger hint or something?
It's a sound.
Bop.
You're close.
Boom.
It's not like an onomatopoeia. It's like the name of a sound.
Angels. Beat.
Yeah, angel beats.
I think it's sent there.
Because they died in real life.
Oh yeah.
Like in real life, they died and they got sent to the afterlife, which is that school, and they have to like live,
Pass.
try and pass on. Yeah.
So they have
Everybody
to.
died there.
They have to try to survive, is what you're saying, to like pass on.
No, like they have to figure out what it is that's keeping them there. For example,
Oh.
there was this girl that was holding this grudge, and so she wouldn't like play music, even though she loved it. And then she ended up like performing on stage, playing a guitar for a band. It's kind of a long story, but she ended up performing, and then after she performed, she passed on because it was like that was the one thing she wanted to do in her life.
Oh, that's cool.
It is
So
cold back
so
here.
stuff like that. And there's this one character that they're all teaming up against because they think it's her fault that they're there, when really it's not. Yeah, Angel Beats. Here is the next clip.
Okay, let me start with you, Miss Cuddly Hattie.
Get weird and get fired.
Here you go, Shota baby. You don't mind, do you? Perfect. Have at it. Come on. No, I can't.
Poor crab.
She just ate that. She said, "I can't." Okay.
Dang. That was like that crab was shook.
Is it about? Is it about like?
Did you notice what they had on their heads? Like all of them, all the characters.
the weird
Do you,
hair
want
color?
me, do you want me to replay it? No, every anime character has a weird hair
Oh,
color.
like
do
it's just a different color at the end.
you want me to replay
All
it so
have
you
like
can?
little bows or something, or like something in their hair.
Mm-mm.
What?
Do you want me to
They just
replay
noticed
it?
over
Pay
there.
attention to their heads. It'll give you a big hint. It's just nobody looks at their heads to.
She's a deer.
They got horns.
There's one.
Yeah, they got
Two.
horns.
Yeah.
You don't mind, do you? Perfect.
Wait, but why do only two of them have horns?
No. The little girl has horns too, but she hides them in her hair.
Don't eat it.
So they're probably animals, but they're like human.
A mythical animal,
Yeah, that.
which is
Mythical creature?
yeah,
Oh.
it's easy.
What? I don't. What else is there to it?
Like what mythical creature is it?
A deer?
A moose.
Those are both regular animals.
A unicorn.
No, not a unicorn. Not a unicorn. You're on the right track with mythical animals, though. How do you... Deer and moose. Like, I say mythical
I
creature.
said unicorn.
Well, afterwards.
Deer and moose? Put them together?
No, I'm saying, why did you both say regular animals when I said mythical creature? Mythical creature, deer, moose. What? How are those mythical?
2 hours later.
Breathes fire.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dragons?
Yeah, they're half
So
dragons, half humans.
It has to be like dragon something.
Yeah, it's blank, blank, dragon, blank.
Blood.
No.
A few moments later.
Well, I'll give you a hint. The girl that wanted to rub lotion on the other girl's name was Miss Kobayashi, so that's in the title, but you didn't know that because she didn't say that. So Miss Kobayashi's dragon blank.
Creatures.
No. Has to do with helping.
Dragon.
Helping doing stuff.
Volunteering.
No. Someone you hire.
A maid.
Yeah. Miss Kobayashi's dragon maid.
It's weird.
They're all her maids.
The one that was in that bikini.
It just hurt my leg.
They all were. Well, technically, she's kind of like raising that little dragon that ate the crab. She doesn't know any better. She just saw a crab, and she's part dragon, so she thought it was food, and she just grabbed it and ate
I've
it.
never seen a dragon eat crabs anyways.
You've never seen a dragon eat anything.
Not a crab.
But anyway, yeah, Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. It's pretty much about that girl that wanted to rub lotion on her, and that's why she said get weird and get fired, because she's her maid. So she said if you get weird, you get fired.
Oh.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, it was at the very beginning. Pretty much, yeah. She shows up at her door, and she's like, "Hi, I'm part dragon, and I want to be your maid because you promised me when you were drunk that I could be your maid." And she's like, "Oh, I did do that, didn't I?" And so she just welcomes her into her home, and pretty much is trying to teach her how to be a maid. But she's a dragon, so she has no idea how to be a maid. And then more dragons show up. The dragons with the huge boobs and the little baby dragon show up. And she's kind of like raising the little baby dragon to act humanly so that they don't know that she's part dragon. And she wants
Well, that wasn't humanly like, cause eating a
She
crab-
doesn't know better. She's like 6. This is the next clip.
Hey, Red Dragon Emperor, Issei. What do you want? Let me make sure this is simple so you'll understand. That power he has divides things around it in half.
Divides it?
Meaning, Rias Grimmery's bust line will also become half its original size.
Huh?
Her boobs? Half their size? I don't want to live in a world where Rias has a normal rack. Such wonderful tits. And I love them. I've never loved anything more. Boobies! Don't fuck with me!
Something about. Was that a robot?
No. I'll give you a hint. What types of guys, like what age guys like boobs a lot?
16, 15?
Okay? And what are they in? What do they legally have to be in 5 days a week?
School?
Mhm. And what do you call big boobs? Like what size?
D?
Again, I'll put it together.
16 school D.
No, you're close with
So,
the
like-
school D part.
Not 16. 17 school D.
No, it's
18
not.
school
It's not an
D.
age.
Oh.
It's
School D.
it's not school. It's blank school.
D school.
What are you two in?
High school.
High school D.
It's called High School DD.
School D.
That's so funny, because the bra size, DD.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what it's called, and it's pretty much about it. Literally, the title doesn't really portray what it's about. Pretty much like except Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. That's the only one that portrays what it's actually about. But High School DD is about this guy who's a pervert, which is the guy you just saw.
The one with that
Gets-
said, I love her too.
Yeah.
Stop saying that.
Yeah. He gets accepted into this club, but it turns out that everyone in the club is a demon. They call themselves devils, but they're just demons. And they have to fight angels. Like, they have to fight the good guys, pretty much. And so, in order for him to be initiated into that club, he has to become a devil, or a demon, in other words, and fight angels and stuff.
But is he good? Like, does he not want to be a demon?
No, they're good, because the thing is, like, the people who are fighting against them, the angels are trying to kill them just because they're devils / demons, and you find out later that there actually is no god, and that they're not taking orders from anyone, that they're just trying to kill them because they're different, because they don't follow the same principles they do. So pretty much the devils in this show are the good guys, but it's just because what we stigmatize as good and bad, we see angels good, devils bad. That's why we automatically think that, but in this story, it's the opposite. Anyway, last clip, I believe. Freaking
There are
love this
rumors
one.
you go out with lots of guys, Minagawa.
So, I'm still a virgin.
I don't have a clue who you really like.
You. What about you? You like me?
I kind of don't know anything about dating yet, but if you want, we could maybe, I don't know. Huh? What are you smiling about? No matter what I say, you're just gonna laugh at me more, aren't you?
What do you charge to go all the way?
100,000 yen?
Perfect. You take cash?
Got that much on you?
Stop, don't be rude.
You really love your brother, huh?
What do you mean? Of course I do. It's normal.
Here, take mine. I'll just make a run for it.
I feel like all of these
But
have
it's
to do
wet.
He said flop.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright,
Okay.
so something about love this time.
It does the story, yes. The title, no.
with, like blushing. Something about the blush.
Not the title, no. The title has nothing to do.
Something about school.
Sort of. It's what do you call the people in the school?
Students?
Another word.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Children!
Jinx. Yeah. So the first word you're not gonna get because it's Japanese. It's Japanese. It's called.
It's probably. What'd you say it?
Surezu. What are you doing, you weirdo?
She said, say it. Show you.
I'm keeping that in there. I hope you know that.
It's fine. I know it. Say it.
Surezu children. Sure, yeah, good job. You knew exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay, say it again.
Surezu children.
Story, children.
Yeah, it literally
Surezu
sounds the
children.
same.
Okay, so what do you guys think that show's about? You know what the title is, but what do you think the show is about?
About kids at school
Like
getting
crushes.
in trouble.
Come on.
People liking each other.
And like crushes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically like high school.
It's pretty much a story telling every awkward high school romance. Those are all the clips. Do you guys have a different opinion on anime?
What do you mean?
Like, when you went into this thing, what did you think about anime before you watched these clips, and what do you think about anime now?
Honestly, what I thought about anime was just them people. Like like all animes, I thought I would just have them people in it, but I guess it can be with cats.
It's not just people, it's animals.
Yeah, I guess animals are.
There's actually
and dragons.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I knew that because I always come in here and see dragons. So I was like, oh, so it's probably just them people.
And you was like,
dragons.
that's a nice dragon. Somewhere over there.
Yeah. So I thought it was literally just about people that look like that.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace! One clip.
Can they still see us?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let me talk. Ow! What are you biting my knee for?
Let me talk. Ow! What are you biting my knee for?